Good morning, everyone. Kendall Tyson here, your traveling therapist, coming to you with this week's Expat Affirmation. As previously stated, you do not have to be an expat or live abroad to partake in these affirmations, ways of reframing your thinking, changing your brain in real time, speaking to yourself more compassionately and realistically. You can just be anyone. So, I, as always, hope that you are doing well. If you are experiencing any disruptions in your life, I hope that you are caring for yourself in a compassionate manner. I hope that you are staying connected to your supportive communities and recognizing just how much power you have to respond in a healthier way to life stressors. So, let's get into it. Whew. There's been a lot going on this week, so take those cleansing breaths, get present, just feel the space around you and how you just comfort yourself. Let's get grounded. And here's the affirmation. Recognizing that I am empowered to choose the life that feels like home. I am empowered to heal in a way that connects me to the roots of my culture. I'm empowered to be the me that welcomes peace and passion and unapologetic self-love into my life. Wow, I feel the tears forming. Having some sort of real connection to this affirmation. When I use the words recognizing instead of, more of an emphatic, to recognize or you can recognize, it is a continual ongoing thing, right? It is just a process that it can happen at any point at any time. I can lean into that whenever I feel comfortable or my awareness is open, but recognizing that I am empowered to choose a life that feels like home. I give myself permission. I don't need that from anyone else. So I'm asking you, what are you recognizing? What can you recognize as you continue to open your awareness, identify the power that you have, think about the life that you desire? I mean, for one, if you are an expat, study abroad student, digital nomad, individual living somewhere else in the world that you were born, if you made that decision for yourself, you empowered yourself to do that, right? Nobody gave you permission. You made the final decision. So what are other things in your life that you can recognize that you are empowered to do that allows your life to feel like home, like your own life, one that you can settle into and be calm and aligned and carefree and pursue the things that make you feel alive and purposeful? What does that look like? How do you, what is recognizing, meaning a continual process, right? You're empowered to heal in a way that connects you to the roots of your culture. What are some of those? We all come from different cultures, right? And as therapy continues to evolve, because clearly I'm a therapist, we are really leaning into indigenous practices, whatever your culture's, indigenous practices are, that really bring about healing. Less of a Western focus, right? More of a practice that lends itself to community healing, more of a connected feeling, not healing in isolation, because that's very challenging to do. Just doing things that helps you to feel more culturally cocooned and surrounded and connected, right? What do those things look like? How do you go on a journey? How do you empower yourself to recognize that work and begin to incorporate those practices into your life, right? I can't tell you what those things are for you, but it's definitely a journey to behold and lots of information to be learned. So I'll share like one of the, when it comes to more collectivist cultures, high context cultures, We do like listening circles, healing circles, narrative therapy, storytelling. And that is part of the reason I started my podcast, because I want to be a conduit to people being able to share their stories. There's healing for someone in everybody's story, not just that person that is sharing and not just the individual that's listening. So I want you to think about, what does healing look like in my culture, right? What does that look like? Where can I find that information? Who can I talk to? Who can I listen to? Who can I connect with? So that's some homework for you. I am empowered to be the me that welcomes peace and passion and unapologetic self-love into my life. Who is the you that is more aligned with this iteration of whomever you choose to be, want to be, that feels closely more connected to the passions that you want to put out into this world, the purpose that you have, that makes you feel more at peace. And that means being unapologetically yourself. When we feel we have to hide parts of ourselves for whatever reason, either external or internal, when we can recognize, when we continue to recognize those parts of ourselves that we want to strip down and love more, the younger versions of ourselves, right? The childhood parts of ourselves that maybe are still longing for certain things and forgiveness from certain people, maybe even ourselves, or just permission to stand firm in the fullness of who you are. What does that look like for you? So I really love this affirmation. I'm going to read it one more time. Recognizing that I am empowered to choose a life that feels like home. I am empowered to heal in a way that connects me to the roots of my culture. I am empowered to be the me that welcomes peace and passion and unapologetic love, self-love into my life. When I love myself, lots of doors open. So I hope that today's affirmation has unlocked something for you, right? And giving you something else to do that will lead you down a path of living your best life, being the you that you desire to be, and feeling more empowered to do the work that is daily living in a way that feels like home. As always, feel free to join us on this journey. Connect to us in the community. AspireCounselingWell.com. Join the waiting list. Follow us on IG. Share the affirmations. The more that knows, the merrier. And, share your comments. I love it when you all share how you connect to the affirmations. I hope that you have an outstanding day. Walk in peace and passion, and recognize that you are empowered all day, every day. And with that, I'm going to say peace. Bye.